There's a giant inside of you, one that's been waiting, watching, and aching to be unleashed. You know it, you've felt it, that part of you that knows you were meant for more. More energy, more passion, more love, more impact, more life. Awaken the Giant Within isn't just a book, it's a fire starter. It's Tony Robbins grabbing you by the soul and saying, enough is enough. It's time to stop living by default and start living by design. It's time to break the patterns that keep you stuck and build the identity that sets you free. Tony begins by showing you that in a single moment, your entire life can change. Change doesn't take years, it takes a decision. The moment you decide to raise your standards, the moment you decide you will no longer settle for less than you can be, that's when the giant begins to stir. He teaches that our lives are shaped not by the conditions we're given, but by the decisions we make. Not someday, now. Every breakthrough starts with a choice. What to focus on, what something means, and what you're going to do about it. You then learn that lasting change is built through the power of belief. Robbins reveals how your beliefs form the invisible prison, or the unshakable foundation, of your life. Most people are running scripts in their mind that were installed by fear, failure, or their environment. But Tony hands you the tools to rewrite the script. When you change what you believe is possible, you change what you pursue, and what you become. You stop shrinking, you expand, you evolve, you move toward your vision with unstoppable certainty. He dives deep into the power of emotional mastery, because emotions drive everything. The quality of your life is the quality of your emotions. Robbins teaches you how to shift your emotional state in an instant, how to break patterns of fear, anger, and sadness, and create patterns of gratitude, courage, love, and power. You stop being a victim of how you feel, and you become the author of your experience. Because when you can master your emotions, you can master your destiny. Tony explains that the key to shaping your life is taking control of your values and rules. Most people are miserable not because they're failing, but because they've set up a game they can't win. They've made happiness dependent on conditions that are rare, difficult, or impossible. Robbins shows you how to realign your inner game, redefining what success and fulfillment mean to you. You start creating rules that empower you, values that serve you, and a system of living that makes joy and success not only possible, but inevitable. He goes further and teaches you how to create unstoppable momentum through the power of identity. Your identity is the force that controls every choice you make. When your actions conflict with your identity always wins. So if you want to create lasting change, you must upgrade who you believe you are. Robbins teaches you how to redefine your identity to align with the life you want, not the one you've tolerated. You don't just change your behavior. You become the person who naturally takes the actions that lead to greatness. As the book moves forward, Robbins unlocks the secret of leverage, using pain and pleasure to drive rapid transformation. Everything you do is driven by your need to avoid pain or gain pleasure. But most people allow this force to control them unconsciously. Tony shows you how to take control of this force and make it serve you. You learn to associate massive pain to the behaviors that are holding you back and massive pleasure to the habits that move you forward. You rewire your brain for success, health, love, and impact. And perhaps most powerfully, Robbins opens you to the art of shaping your destiny. He challenges you to create a compelling future that pulls you forward with passion and vision. This isn't motivation, it's identity-level transformation. You create a vision so real, so magnetic, that your behaviors shift automatically. Discipline becomes natural. Focus becomes effortless. You begin to live not in reaction to the world, but in alignment with your mission. And when you live that way, you don't just awaken the giant. You become the giant. This book is not something you read once and shelve. It's a manual for life mastery, It doesn't just change how you think, it changes how you live. It gives you the keys to emotional control, mental clarity, physical vitality, and spiritual purpose. It shows you that you are the author, the director, the leader, and the creator of your life, not because it's easy, but because it's true. Robbins reminds you that the past doesn't equal the future unless you live there, that the decisions you make right now shape the quality of your life forever. So here's the truth. The giant inside you has waited long enough. It's time to wake it up, to rise up, to reclaim your fire, your strength, your clarity, your power. Awaken the Giant Within isn't just a call to action. It's a call to transformation. And if you read it with hunger, with honesty, and with heart, your life will never be the same again.